Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing well. It's a bit of a crazy season for everyone, not just for us. But yeah, I hope everybody's staying sane during this time. It's been interesting. We've been kind of home since mid-March, and about the end of March, our director shut down the base and even the big campus here. They sent everybody home to be with family and to be closer to family during this time. It's a little weird, not being in the office. We were just gearing up to run a school media mission short course. We finally, we're planning to do this thing in April. We're going to do a 3-week kind of crash course into media missions, and super excited for it. And as everything kept ramping up and shutting down with the COVID-19, we ended up having to cancel it, and a little bit disappointing. But there's still a huge interest, and we're hoping that if everything kind of gets back to normal, we'd like to run it in the fall, hoping shooting for September. So still pretty excited about that, but work things have kind of ground to a halt since being home. I'm sure for everybody that's trying to work remotely or work from home, they're kind of in the same boat. But we've got 4 little ones here, and they're all active. My kids are free range kids, if you know my kids, so they like to be moving. But we're trying to get into normal. After a few weeks of being home now, we feel like we're kind of getting into the groove. The kids, trying to do homeschool with the kids in the morning, and then trying to get them out and stay active, in the afternoons and on the weekends and stuff. So, when you go downtown here, especially for a place that's known for tourism, there's always people, and it's just really strange that nobody's out. All the stores are shut down downtown, and Lowe's and the grocery stores are open, but other than that, everything's closed, and it's kind of weird, kind of surreal. So it's been good. We've had the kids out paddleboarding down by the pier and taking them for walks, to go ride their bikes. And we just found a new spot. The Macy's parking lot is clear, so we try and get some shade there and go either in the morning or at night and take them there. And then also took them up to Waimea this weekend and took them on motorcycle rides. My buddy left his bike when he moved, or when he went back to the mainland, and so I'm in the process of trying to sell that for him. And in the meantime, he said, go ahead and ride it. So when we went up there, on a little back road, I was able to take the little ones on rides, and they love that. And so that's been good. And taking them dirt biking. They've got a couple little dirt bikes, so we take them up the hill about an hour. It's a bit of a drive. It's about an hour away, but big grassy field, no one else around. So it's been good. It's been nice to get out and do that with them. And my little guy, Koa, 2 years old, but he's just loving it. He's just always asking to go. So it's been good. Little hard trying to work from home is I've never done this before, and it's next to impossible with 4 little kids at home. I'm in my bedroom office here. I put a little tabletop on top of the folding table, and just kind of set up a little room for me to work. But the kids come up all the time and bang on the door and interrupt the meetings and different things going on. So it's tricky. It's hard, and if you're working from home, you can probably relate if you have kids. But still trying to get some things done, still trying to meet with my team weekly, and still trying to help out with projects and that kind of thing. Still doing the advertising for ships. So our spring schools are shut down, so we push them to the summer. Hopefully we can run in July. If not, they'll be probably pushed to the fall. But still getting a huge interest, from people interested in coming to do our courses. So I help with a lot of the communications, the media, the advertising for that. And so in talking with my buddy who does the mobilization, who does like the call center and making the calls, calling potential students, he's saying that they're still super interested. Lots of people, that he's talking to on the phone are just really eager to be out, and they want to be into a discipleship course. They want to be getting closer in their walk with God. And so he's finding a lot of people are interested that he's talking to in coming. So we're stoked for that. We want to train more missionaries. We want to see more people sent out to the field, and long term, we want to see the ships going again and active and serving the isolated in the Pacific. So it's a little hard in this season, and for me, even not depressing, but just kind of, you can get kind of down, after you've been home for a month. It's like, what's going on? When are we going to get back to normal? But it's pretty neat. I had an opportunity last week. I got to go help film Lauren Cunningham, the founder of YWAM, He's pretty close with our director Brett, and so he needed someone to come up and film. So me and my buddy Ben, we went up there and we put the cameras together and filmed a couple of videos that he needed to send out. So to a bunch of North American or international leaders, I think it was, and then also to the Send in Brazil. But just really encouraging to hear from the founder of YWAM. Just a visionary at heart, and I am too. I'm a visionary too. But after a month of being home, it can be hard, but to hear his heart and just to keep believing for the things that God's promised and to keep pursuing God in this time, even though it's hard. But what does God have for us? What does He have in the future? And going after that, it was just a really encouraging, to film him last week. So. And got me fired up again. And so hopefully you guys are doing well. I hope this little video encourages you guys. I hope you guys are doing well at home. Love to connect with you guys if you're available. So please reach out to me. I'd love to FaceTime or Zoom or whatever, and connect with you and catch up and hear how you're doing. Got to help with a couple other projects this week. My buddy Jono needed some help with his vehicle. He was given this BMW SUV and it stopped working on him. So I said, yeah, I'll come up and have a look at it for you. And I've been blessed to, I've got some tools. I've got a little shop area that I work on stuff. And so I took some of my tools up there and helped him replace his starter. And, on a normal vehicle, it would take an hour. But it took us a couple days because it's a BMW. So, but it was good. I'm happy that I got to help him save some money and blessed him to be able to get his vehicle back on the road. So, yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, it's a weird season for us. We're fortunate that we have a good community here. We have neighbors next door and across the street that are close with our kids. And initially when this whole thing started, they said pick a group of 10. Pick one of their family, and that's kind of your group of 10, and quarantine with them. And it's we kind of have two families, so we're kind of cheating a little bit. But we don't really go out. We hang out together. We have one representative that goes to the store to get supplies and comes back, and we it's been a blessing to be able to have the kids to have friends and play together because otherwise we'd just be going crazy here. But it's it's a weird time. I don't know how to ask you to pray. I think right now, we're God's providing for us. We're thankful for that. We're thankful for your support. For those of you that are partnering with us, we're so grateful. You've been a huge blessing to us to be able to keep going here. Praying that things get back to normal so that we can continue the work. Other than that, Naomi and I are doing well. And like I said, we'd love to hear from you. Love to hear how you guys are doing too. And this time has been a blessing. For a lot of people, for everybody, the situation's different. But for me, I see this time as a huge blessing to be able to spend more time with my family, more time with my kids, to invest in my family. It's been a real blessing. So I'm thankful for the time. I am ready for it to get back to normal. I'd like to get back in the office, but hope you guys are doing well, and would love to hear from you. And we'll send more videos soon. Love you guys.